So when you're on the boom, you're actually going to put your heel over. That holds a lot better, and the heel leg goes. That's how we're going to take off. That's the cable. Okay? And when we come to the rope, we're just going to go arch and arch, toes or toes like so. Okay. So right now, since we're on the rope, we're going to do arch and arch. When we take off, okay, you want to throw your head and shoulders back and your hips up. So hold on nice and tight. I'm going to push my hips up off this dock. Just like that. Okay, you do that for 1 Mississippi. 1 second you're going to do that, and then you're going to sit up. Okay? Now it's important you don't put your head and shoulders back until I actually go. A lot of people put their head under the water, and the boat takes off and you get all the water in your nose. Okay? So don't put your head back until the boat goes. When you feel the boat go, head back, chin up, because that chin blocks the water from going in your nose. Okay? Push down the rope and get those hips up nice and high. 1 Mississippi, and then you're going to sit up right onto your tailbone. And you're just going to ride on your tailbone. Handle will be here. Obviously the boom will be up here. Okay, the rope handle's here. You're going to just get here and just ride comfortably. Alright, you can ride here comfortably, no problem. Okay? Once you're comfortable here, the next step is to make the triangle. So we're going to take our knees, bring our knees together and our feet wide, and you can make this triangle, just like that. So go ahead and just pull on me a little bit so I can sit here. Okay, hold me right there. Okay, so when you bring your feet down to the water, it's important you bring them back as far as possible. And when the feet touch the water, let the water push them back even further. Because you want those feet as far back as you can so you can stand up on top of them. Okay? Pull me a little bit. You let your arms out, okay? And you're going to be sitting here. So basically I call this like the training wheels. Your butt's a tire of the bicycle, your feet are the training wheels. Okay? So go ahead and pull me a little bit more. So as you go to stand up, you're going to pull your knees apart, bring your feet together so you're about shoulder width. Hold me good, got me? You want to sit in a nice low seated chair position. For now, since you're a beginner, I call it the 390s. 90 degree in the knee, 90 in the waist, 90 in the armpit. This will put you into a perfect position.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm Aaron Guymer from Wagga Wagga, Australia. Looking forward to hitting the water out there.
Alright, are you ready, buddy?
Yep.
Okay, hips up high. So for you boat drivers out there, it's good to kind of pop them out of the water, take off pretty fast. He had his hips excessively high, which is a good thing. I'd rather it be that way than the other way. So then you want to pull back and just let them skim really slow. When they go to put their feet in the water, make sure you don't go too fast. If you go over 30 miles an hour, the water's going to be hard, and it's going to be hard to let their foot, especially for first timers, it's going to be hard to let their foot sink into the water because the water's too firm, too hard. Make sure you're at 30 mile an hour or much slower, depending on who they are and their ability. And that would kind of give you a good starting point. So now we're going to put our feet in the water, let them glide just like that. It's beautiful. And then when we're ready to stand, we're going to pull our feet together and get into our 390s. Now the cool thing is though, is you're noticing at the end of his run, he's sitting back down to his butt, he's letting go, just doing a nice butt slide. And that's what you should teach everyone, even from right from the get-go, because you get a lot of people that will let go. When they let go, boom, they catch your toes and fall right away. So work on that sitting down, letting go smooth. do fall in barefoot water skiing, unfortunately. We do everything we can in our power not to fall, but if you happen to fall, first thing you want to do, if you can think about it, because it happens so quick, is that chin to your chest. And he did that perfectly for us. As he caught his toes, you can see his head drop, chin to his chest, and he rolled right out of it. Very, very soft fall, and no big deal. All right, so typically, when not all the time, but depending on boom height, I always put a little extension on here for guys doing like first time butt rides. Because if the boom's high and you have too much of an upward pull, the first timers riding their butt really start to bounce. So if you give them just a little extension for now, that upward angle isn't quite as steep and as high, and you'll be able to ride your butt a little easier in the beginning. And that's all we're gonna do right now. We're just gonna teach him how to ride his butt. He's starting to get a little tired, arms a little tired, legs a little tired, feet a little sore, so I'm just gonna teach him how to ride his butt here so he has it in his head, so he's setting himself up for the next set. Ready? Yep. Here we go. Nice butt slide, legs are straight, feet were on the rope, handle was in and down, kind of in the middle of his lap, and he wasn't sitting straight up, just a little back. Perfect. Another problem people have is usually, when do I sit up, they ask. A lot of people will sit up too late, they'll sit up too early, and that causes a lot of the bouncing. The best way to explain it is just sit up as slow as possible. Nice and smooth, nice and slow. You basically want to plane up on your butt as the boat planes off. So it doesn't happen like that. So take your time sitting up and you won't get that bounce. Okay, so there we go. First time up on the 5 foot. I might have done it one time before that. I think he said like 4 years ago. But you can tell. I loved how he was testing the water, just feeling it with his feet. You know, he didn't just plant him and stand. He was feeling it. He was going to ride his training wheels triangle position and just kind of hold that firmly. And then, as he finally got his feet in the water, he slowly stood up. You can tell. Mock need. Okay, we're going to work on that. But nice run, man. Good job, buddy. That was good.